The coffee's cold on a wooden table. The sun is hiding behind the gray lace curtain. I'm tracing the lines of your shadow on the wall, but the silhouette is someone I don't recall at all. You're humming a tune that I've never heard, looking through me without a single word. The space between us is a growing sea, and I'm drowning in the silence of your mystery. The way you hold your glass, it feels so new. A stranger's habit is wearing thin on you. I'm searching for the ghost of who we used to be, but all I find is this cold proximity. Who is the person standing in your shoes, wearing the smile that I'm terrified to lose? The scent is different, the gaze is far away, like a winter sun at the end of a lonely day. I'm asking the walls, asking the air, but the echo is the only thing that's there. Who's a stranger living in our home? A crowded room where I feel so alone. The clock is ticking with a metallic heart. We're sitting together, worlds apart. I remember the spark, the fire, the light. Now it's just embers fading into the night. You look at your phone, you look at the floor, like you're searching for a handle on a locked door. The familiarity is a bitter taste, a lifetime of memories going to waste. The way you tilt your head, it's not the same. You've forgotten the weight of my very name. I'm reaching for a hand that isn't there, just a hollow gesture in the heavy air. Who is the person standing in your shoes, wearing the smile that I'm terrified to lose? The scent is different, the gaze is far away, like a winter sun at the end of a lonely day. I'm asking the walls, I'm asking the air, but the echo is the only thing that's there. Who's a stranger living in a home? A crowded room where I feel so alone. Is it me, or is it the way the light hits your face, making me feel like a guest in my own place? A subtle shift, a quiet storm inside the arms that used to be so warm. Maybe the change was a slow, silent thief, stealing the branches and leaving the leaves. Steam curls slow above a chipped ceramic rim. The kitchen light is hazy, turning dim. My guitar leans against the unwashed wall. A single note rings out steady and small. Dust motes drift where the morning air is thin, tracing the lines of the day I'm settling in. No rush to dress, no place I need to go, just watching the shadows pace to and fro. An old magazine sits open on the floor. Drafts are whispering through the hallway door. I pull my sweater tight against the chill. The world outside is spinning, but I am still. I count the cracks in the wooden tabletop, watching the pendulum refuse to stop. The coffee's cold, but the spirit feels warm, hiding away from the edges of a storm. Just the quiet hum of a day begun, chasing shadows until they meet the sun. It's a melody found in the silence of light, waiting for morning to heal up the night. The window pane catches the edge of the street. The world starts moving on rhythmic feet, but here in this corner the clock slows down, trading the noise for a velvet gown. Cold ceramic, bitter taste. Time is something I no longer haste. Notes falling softly like rain on the glass, watching the heavy hours slowly pass. Just the quiet hum of a day begun, chasing shadows until they meet the sun. It's a melody found in the silence of light, waiting for morning to heal up the night. I found a stack of old letters in the drawer today. The ink has faded into a pale shade of gray. I didn't mean to read them, but my hands just knew the way. The edges are soft from being held so many times. There is a dried the pages. I don't remember where I picked it up or when. It feels like something from a lifetime ago. The paper is thin, like it might break if I press too hard. I'm looking at the way the handwriting curves. It's not perfect, but it looks like a version of someone I knew. I leave the letter on the desk and go to the kitchen. The kettle is already humming on the stove. I think about how much energy we spent trying to talk. We said so many things, but now they all feel quiet. The box is sitting in the corner of the room. I don't need to look inside to know what's there. Sometimes I catch a smell of old cedar and dust. It's a strange comfort in a way. I don't want to throw them out, but I don't want to read them again. They are just paper now, holding a space in the room. The fire is low and the shadows are getting longer. I'm just sitting here watching the light change across the floor. There's no point in holding on to things that don't belong to me anymore. It's just a quiet way of letting go. I fold the corner of the letter back. I leave it exactly where I found it. The room is peaceful, and for the first time in a while, the silence doesn't feel like a heavy thing. I wake up before the rest of the house. The floor is cold under my feet. I haven't put my shoes on yet. There is a thin layer of dust on the hallway mirror. The kitchen window is cracked open. I can hear a car driving by on the street, probably heading to the station. My coffee mug is sitting on the counter, still warm from earlier. I walk toward the living room slowly. The morning light is hitting the back of the sofa, making the fabric look like a different color. I stop to watch a single thread hanging from the cushion. There is no schedule today. I don't have to be anywhere or meet anyone. It is just me, this quiet space, and the sound of the wind moving the trees outside. without trying to make sense of all the thoughts in my head. Everything feels heavy, but in a soft way, like the weight of a blanket after a long winter. I don't need to fix anything right now. I just want to stay in this moment a little longer. Begins to wake up in its own way. I hear the pipes humming in the walls, but I stay here, barefoot on the floor, listening to the quiet rhythm of the morning. Up in a blur of gray, neon signs are fading in the morning light. I'm walking down the avenue, moving with the crowd. The rhythm of the street is pulling me along. I can hear the train rumbling underneath. It vibrates through the soles of my shoes. There's a strange energy in the air today, something that feels like it's about to change. I stop at a corner where the traffic slows. People are talking, but I only hear the beat. My mind is caught in a loop of sound, watching the world move in slow motion. There's a cafe with the yellow awning out front. I catch my reflection in the polished glass. The stars are not bright tonight. They look like pinpricks in a dark, heavy cloud. I am sitting on the balcony again, watching the light shift between the trees. A dream I had once, the way the wind touches my hair, the way the house feels quiet and distant. I am losing my sense of where I am, and the night begins. I can hear a low humming in the distance. It might be the city or just my own pulse. I focus on the patterns of the leaves. They look like lace against the pale sky. I am drifting in this space. It doesn't matter where I am going. The night holds me like a secret, and I am not ready to wake up yet. And then they disappear behind a on the floor near the bed. I haven't opened them in a long time. The dust is settling on the covers, marking the time in a quiet way. I can't remember what it opens anymore. It feels cold in my palm, just a small piece of metal that lost its purpose. The radio is playing something slow in the other room. I hear the static before the melody reaches me. It sounds like a voice from a different year, coming through the walls, thin and distant. I haven't checked my messages since Friday. There is a kind of freedom in the silence. The sun is moving across the carpet, and I am just following in its path. Oh, there is a half-finished cup of tea on the table. The surface is still, reflecting the ceiling. I watch the shadows grow longer, counting the moments before the evening starts. I could get up and change the scenery. I could go out and join the world, but for now I prefer to stay right here in the quiet space where nothing needs to be said. The light is turning golden and pale. The room feels larger than it did this morning. I close my eyes and listen to the house. Everything is still, and that is enough. Now a burst of laughter drifts from the table nearby. The low lights on the ceiling bleed like spilled ink. I'm just counting the street lights through the blurred glass. The clock on the wall moves slower than I remember. Jazz melodies weave through the smell of roasted beans. I find myself twisting the cuff of my shirt. It's a long night, but there's a strange comfort in the drip. Neon signs shatter against the rainy window pane. People are passing, each in their own private rhythm. I'm anchored here, this small table is my center. The rush to be somewhere else is finally dissolved. I take a sip of the bitter, cool down coffee. The taste is sharp, grounding me in the quiet dark. Someone leaves through the door, a fleeting shadow, leaving behind a space where the silence settles deep. I haven't lost my way, I'm just pausing for a moment. Even the dimmest glow feels warm enough to hold. These slow-moving seconds are building something real, reaching into the quiet corners of my soul. My steps are heavy as I walk out into the street. The night air brushes my skin, real and tangible. It doesn't need to be loud to be beautiful. I'm finding my own pulse within this steady wave. Dusty curtains let the morning in. Coffee cooling by the windowsill. Your old record spins and spins again, and everything feels soft and still. I never meant to stay this long, but then the afternoon crept in so slow, and now the light is golden on your wall. quiet place to breathe. Your hand resting close beside me. Nothing more, nothing more. Put on something slow and easy. Let the music fill the room. I'm not asking for forever, just this afternoon with you. Just this afternoon with you. You make tea without me asking. Always know just what I need. There's a comfort in your silence, like a song I know by heart, like a song I know by heart. I've been running for so long now, chasing things I couldn't name, but here beside you in the quiet, I forget why I came. Maybe this is all I needed, just a place where I belong. Your voice soft behind the music. Nothing more, nothing more. Put on something slow and easy. Let the music fill the room. I'm not asking for forever, just this afternoon with you. Just this afternoon with you. And I know that time keeps moving, and I know these days won't last, but the sweetest things are fleeting, and the best ones always pass. So I'll hold this moment gently, like a letter kept for years, like the smell of summer fading when the autumn finally clears. Put on something slow and easy. Let the music fill the room. I'm not asking for forever, just this afternoon with you. Just this afternoon. Just you and I. Let the record play a little longer. Don't say goodbye. Don't say goodbye. I keep your letters in a drawer. I don't read them anymore, but knowing that they're there is enough for me. There's a photograph we took on a Tuesday by the brook. You were laughing at something I've forgotten now, But I remember how the light fell across your shoulder like a grace. I remember every detail except the look upon my face. Like rivers find the sea without a map, without a reason. I keep finding you in everything, in every quiet, every season. I don't know what this is, I don't know what to call it, but I know I'm not the same since the evening that you saw me. There's a song I heard last spring that reminded me of something, not of you exactly, but of how you made me feel. Like the world was slightly softer, like the edges weren't so sharp, like I'd finally found the answer to a question in my heart. And I know that time is patient, and I know that wounds can heal, but some things stay like watermarks long after all the tears congeal. Like rivers find the sea without a map, without a reason. I keep finding you in everything, in every quiet, every season. I don't know what this is, I don't know what to call it, but I know I'm not the same since the evening that you saw me. Maybe love isn't thunder, maybe love isn't rain, maybe love is the morning that follows all the pain. Maybe love is the habit of reaching for your hand. Maybe love is the language that neither has to understand. Like rivers find the sea without a map, without a reason. I keep finding you in everything, in every quiet, every season. Like rivers, like rivers find the sea. I keep finding you in everything. I woke up early for no reason at all. Open the window, let the warm air in the hall. Put on my favorite shoes, the ones with the worn out soles. Felt like the morning had a plan of its own. The neighbor's radio was playing something old, a trumpet line I swear I heard when I was 6 years old. And something in that melody just made me wanna move, made me wanna find you and fall into the groove. is trying its best. Good day to throw open all the doors, kick off your shoes, and forget the rest. Everything's easy, everything's fine. Better with you around, better with you in my life. Oh, it's a good day, it's a good, good day. We took the long way just to make the feeling last. Stopped at the market, bought some peaches and a jar of jam. You laughed at something small I said and I forgot what it was. But the laughing was the point, it always is, it always was. There's a kind of love that doesn't need to shout. It just sits beside you like it's got nothing to prove. And I've been learning how to let that kind of love in, how to stop running and just sink into the groove. Every little thing feels lighter, every color's burning brighter. Can't explain it, but I know something good is here to stay. Oh, it's a good day to be alive. Sun coming through like it's trying its best. Good day to throw open all the doors, kick off your shoes, and forget the rest. Everything's easy, everything's fine. Better with you around, better with you in my life. Oh, it's a good day, it's a good, good day. I used to think that joy was something you had to chase, something hiding at the end of a long and winding race. But here you are beside me on an ordinary street, and ordinary never felt so sweet. No, ordinary never felt so sweet. Oh, it's a good day to be alive. Sun coming through like it's trying its best. Good day to throw open all the doors, kick off your shoes, and forget the rest. Everything's easy, everything's fine.